Hey guys, so today we're here to talk about how to set yourself apart as a tailor or a fashion designer in the industry. So, naturally, there's going to be a lot of competition, and if you're someone who is getting into the industry or is already in the industry, then some of these pointers are for you. The reason why I did this video is because you find that there's so many people that will be stagnant in this particular career, and you wonder why you're not moving forward or you just can't make ends meet. So these are some of the things that will help clients come to you. These are some of the things that will set you apart from your competitors. So the first one is your pattern making. I know a lot of people say, oh, I learned how to sew or how to cut garments without a pattern. I can't stress this enough. Make a pattern, because if you don't, you are going to mess up the garment, and you don't want an issue where someone has bought you a very expensive fabric, and because you were not precise when constructing this garment, you gave them an ill-fitting garment. So the fit of the garment starts from the pattern itself. And when I say a pattern, I mean, there are people who draw on the fabric versus just cutting. And then there are people that just cut based on estimates. So I would say if you're not really good at drawing freehand on the fabric using your measuring tape and nothing else, please get hard manila paper or even newspapers and make yourself patterns for each client to help you. The more experience you have, the easier it becomes. You can then use a generic block, pattern block, to to cut your garments, rather, not to improve, to cut your garments, and then you can grade it from there because you've got enough experience. The second thing is the garment construction. A lot of people are not very good at garment construction, but are good at pattern making, and I am one of those people. I do not want to sit here and lie to you. Garment construction is not for me. It's not for me. It's never been for me. No matter how hard I try, it takes me so long, and even when I do, when I do it, I don't even produce a good quality garment. So if you feel like garment construction is not your strength, please hire someone or work with someone who is good at that so that you can complement each other. The next one we're going to have is finish. Are you going to use an overlocking machine, or are you going to use French seams, or whatever neatening method you're going to use? Because if you do not finish your garment properly, clients are always going to think whatever you've given them is not good enough. Yet you've actually given them a very good product, but the finish inside and even on the outside is just not good. Pressing, I can't stress this enough. Pressing is one of those things that is it's a tedious task, let's put it that way. But if you don't do it, chances are someone with a garment that's constructed badly and has pressed, as compared to you who has a well-constructed garment and didn't press it, is going to have more clients and have people think that their work is better than yours. I noticed this. I wasn't very good at pressing, and I wasn't very good at it. And the iron that I was using, because when you start off, you don't always have everything. So I still do actually. I'm getting an industrial iron soon. But I realized that if you use a domestic iron to press and the next person uses an industrial iron to press, your finish is going to be different. Yes, you've both pressed your garments, but there is just this magic touch that an industrial iron has. I don't want to lie to you. So that's something that you also need to consider. And then upgrade your skills. There is a new trend coming in every single day. You can't then be found to not be learning the new thing. For example, there are different ways to cut different things, and there is a new trend coming up each and every time, and your client is going to want whatever is new and fresh. So if you're not upgrading your skills, people are going to end up not coming to you because you are not up to date with the fashion. And last but not least, customer care. You don't understand how customer care plays a significant role. If you have good customer care, you find that even when you make mistakes, when you are constructing garments for a client, let's say for a bespoke designer or tailor, when you make mistakes and you are dealing with a client that you've been very nice to, very polite to, patient with, chances are when you make a mistake and then they notice it, or maybe it's something that you hadn't noticed, and you say to them, oh, I'm sorry, can I do it for you again? They're going to understand and they'll give you a second chance. But if you were rude from the onset, it's going to be difficult to convince your client that you made a mistake and you need to rectify it. So I would say, sorry about that, the wind. I would say if you are someone who is not very patient with people, maybe try and get somebody to help you speak to the clients, to do the texting, to do the talking over the phone, unless it requires you to give like nitty-gritty details. I would advise that you then give someone else who's good at dealing with people to do that for you, because how you speak to your customers, how you deal with your customers will determine whether they're going to come back or not. So guys, if you like this video, if it was useful, if you would like more content like this, please do let me know in the comment section, or you can send me a message. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.